I'm in retirement mode now, and I've been conned into this by a couple of my ex-students. They said you seem to have had a great and interesting, and to us, an inspiring career. How and why were you so successful? I reckon it was by networking and having fun. It's more than playing golf and having a beer. It's being able to connect with people in a whole range of different ways and then fostering these different relationships. Without networking, or the qualifications, or the fancy letters, or the fancy titles after your name mean nothing if you can't get the message out there. People need to know who they can contact and get help. 3M had a job in their tech group going, and they said to me, "Hendo, we want you to come and work with us because everyone in Australia knows you. You don't have to be the most intellectual person, but it's helpful to know people who are." I don't know why so many people know me. I have worked for a few different organisations in my time. I think I've been an active participant at a few conferences, and that's probably got my face and ugly name out there. The job at 3M was great. Wandering around Australia, working with other hygienists, being on Australian standards committees, talking at conferences, lectures and seminars. With the conference coming up, you can't walk into a restaurant a few weeks before Christmas and expect to get a table for 12 people on a Friday or Saturday night. So I'd pre-book a table, fill it with delegates, network and have fun. Peter Curtin came to the conference in '71 for one reason, to network with Alan Rogers to confirm that his sampling device was collecting the right particle size. It was just coincidental. It was 2 o'clock in the morning in a smoke-filled bar full of PAHs and hygienists. The Wollongong University OC Hygiene program. What a great place to learn, to study, to be mentored and to develop your network. There's 250 graduates. This is the first master's graduation class. We made them work hard, but they learnt heaps. But where would you like to network? In the lab, the class, or in the restaurant? The Wednesday night out dinners, almost compulsory for the students. It was a networking smorgasbord of lecturers, people working in industry and the government. There was the occasional casualty, but tough. The AIOH, the students need to be a member or become members because they've got a job or are getting a job in hygiene, or they've got their qualifications, so they need to participate. Back in the 70s, 12 or so people would gather around an old lunchroom table at the annual governmental scientific officers meetings. We've now got today the 33rd conference with over 500 people. So you need to go to the conference and the trade show. For newcomers, they need to go to the speed networking session. They need to go to the CESs that are run around Australia during the year and attend the various state interest group meetings. Our sponsors provide opportunities for our members' professional development and also opportunities to network, both here in Australia or overseas on their award trips. Even the golf. It's a mix of sponsors, exhibitors, delegates and their partners. After playing in her first event, Con Spicer said, "I learned so much about hygiene today, I might not go to a CES again." In Chile, there's 100-odd people who have gone through their master's program or done the OHTA modules. It's time for them to network by forming a fledgling society like we did. This is now my payback time. I'd like to recognise a young and an emerging talent who's got there by study, hard work, and of course, networking. So, use your network. Don't reinvent the wheel. Dial a friend or use the membership directory when you need help or need to bounce crazy ideas off someone. I hope to have seen you all during the conference or at the golf or at the welcome functions, the 3M night or the conference dinner or maybe at the bar for more networking. Thanks and cheers.
I love to have a beer with Duncan. I love to have a beer with Dunk. We drink in moderation, and we never ever ever get rolling drunk.